Hey everyone! Welcome to our very spooky Halloween edition of The Dog Dish. I'm Kennedy.
And I'm Easton. You know Halloween is just around the corner, and we got some fun packages for you tonight.
That's right. This episode, we decided to really get in the spirit of Halloween.
Especially since we had fall break, midterms, and partying.
Whoa. Let's calm down for a minute, Easton.
Kennedy, it's Halloween. Everyone's partying. It's literally everyone is doing it. We're in the studio alone doing all the work.
Yeah, that's true. But didn't you and Valerie go around harassing people for the first time? How was it?
It wasn't harassing for the first part. We just went around asking people what were they wanting to be for Halloween. We also asked them a few other fun Halloween questions as well. And we just had a camera and a microphone in their face.
Well, I'm glad you had fun, but I don't really believe that.
Well then, it's a good thing that we have footage to prove it.
All right, let's see what you got. Roll the footage.
Get ready to have your minds blown. Let's roll the footage.
Hi, I'm Valerie.
And I'm Easton.
And we are DBS correspondents. And today we're going to ask the public Halloween edition. I'm Jenna Likas.
All right, Jenna.
Paddington the Bear.
Yes. Fantastic. What made you come up with that idea?
I studied abroad last semester and I was in London. I saw the statue and I was like, yes, that's what I'm going to be. So I've had it for a while.
As you should. And what do you want to be for Halloween?
I'm going to be Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
And what made you come up with that idea?
I have a yellow dress and I just got it from Target yesterday, so it works.
Fantastic. It works.
I'm Kira and I'm doing Princess and the Pea.
I'm Aubrey and I think I'm gonna do like the dancers from Rio.
I'm gonna be Mort from Madagascar. I'm gonna be the Pillsbury Doughboy.
I'm doing a group costume with my roommates. We're being Lock, Shock, and Barrel from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Those are great costume ideas. So what made y'all come up with these?
Well, my other friend is gonna be King Julian, and I love Madagascar. I just really like cinnamon rolls, and I like the Pillsbury Doughboy. He brings me joy.
Easy group costume.
Fantastic.
I think for Halloween, I'm going to be Scooby-Doo.
Awesome.
My name is Alec, and I'm going to be Woody from Toy Story.
My name's Xavier. I'm going to be the Triangle Guard from Squid Games.
And what made y'all come up with those ideas?
I was it last year.
Group effort.
I really don't know. I need to come up with an idea and fast. I was like, looking around Target. I don't know. I'll find something though. So yeah. Awesome. Yeah, last minute panicking is what I am right now. So
thank you.
What is your favorite Halloween drink?
Apple cider.
Your favorite Halloween dessert?
Ooh. I'm going to have to go with a Halloween candy. I really like Kit Kats. If you have those, then yeah, you're good.
Fantastic. And that was Ask the Public Halloween edition. Now back to you in the studio.
See, Kennedy, just asking questions. No harassment here.
You know what? That's fair. But I do have a question. Since we're on the topic of their Halloween costumes, what are you going to be for Halloween?
I'm actually going to go as a fallen angel. What about you?
I'm going to be Princess Tiana, and my roommate's going to be Charlotte from Princess and the Frog.
That's absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Now, do you know what's happening in the sports side of things?
I don't. I'm not really connected with the sports, but luckily we have Dominic D'Angelo here to give us an update.
The best part about it is he's actually with us in the studio tonight. Dominic, take it away.
Hi, everybody, and a very pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be. I'm Dominic D'Angelo, and it's now time for Drake's Sports Break. Let's begin with the football team currently holding a 5-2 record under new head coach Joe Woodley. They've really had to piecemeal things together to get their spot in the Pioneer League. They're in the top three, which is the good news. They're 4-0 in conference this year. Undefeated in Drake Stadium, a perfect 3-0, and on the road, they split their 4 games 2-2. In the quarterbacks department, it's been an interesting story this year. Regular starter Chase Spellman has had a lingering shoulder injury ever since the first game of the season against Upper Iowa, so he's been dealing with that and been on the sideline for most of the year. They've turned to freshman quarterback Logan Inagawa. The freshman from Atlanta is completing 71% of his passes, 742 yards for him this year, and 7 touchdowns through the air. He's also ran for 285 yards and 7 touchdowns to this point in the season. On the ground game for Drake, just talked about Inagawa's legs. Let's talk about the running backs. Nick Herman, the freshman from Chicago, 381 yards so far this year, as well as 3 scores. And a name Bulldog fans should be familiar with, Jaden Meisinger has shipped in 284 yards as well. In the receiving category, Drake is led by the dynamic duo of Jackson Voth and Hank Foley. Voth has 33 catches on the year, 396 yards and 3 scores, and Foley has racked up 15 catches for 269 yards and 4 touchdowns. On the defensive side of things, the most impactful players this year have been Gene Blaylock, J.R. Flood, and Sean Allison. Allison leading the team in tackles. And 6 different Bulldogs have intercepted a pass so far this year, so it's coming from a variety of ways, a number of key contributors for this Drake team, as well as from the kicking category, because kickers are people too. Harry Blake, a game-winning 55-yard field goal a couple weeks ago on the road at San Diego to give the Bulldogs a huge road win, and that kick also granted him Special Teams Player of the Week honors. In the most recent game for the football team, Drake took a trip over the Hudson River to New York and won 31-17 over Marist. And their next game will be this upcoming Saturday when they are in Indianapolis to take on Butler to see who reigns supreme in Bulldog supremacy between Butler and Drake. We'll see if Griff 2 can edge out Blue 4. On the volleyball side of things, they're a game over 500 this year, 11-10 overall, 7-3 in conference play. They're 5-1 in the Knapp Center this year, serving service at home. On the road, it's 500, 4-4 overall. In the kills category, Macy Doffel, 252. Garcia Brown's got 230 of them. Those two have been a dynamic duo this year. And Caroline Smith has 134 of her own. In the assist category, Catherine Quick has been quick setting up her teammates, 317 assists so far this season. And for digs, Macy Doffel again leads the Bulldogs, 234 overall. And Gabby Schroeder has 219 of her own. Their most recent match, a 3-1 win over Illinois State. Their next in action on Thursday when they're in Illinois to take on Southern Illinois University. The Drake men's soccer team has been busy. They hold a 7-1-6 record overall. They're 2-0-3 in conference play. They're 4-0-3 at home and 3-1-3 away from Drake this season. Leading them for goals this season has been Preston Kimnusu, 4 of them for him. Jackson Kirsch also has 3 for Drake. Kirsch leads the team in assists with 3 as well. And Crew Alvarez has a couple of assists of his own. And the brick wall back there in the net has been Tomas Budkovic, 36 goals saved for Drake this year. Their most recent game, a 1-0 win over Belmont. And their remaining schedule, this is important, their season wraps up in the next week. They'll be on the road Friday at Western Michigan. And then next week on Wednesday is the season finale against the Bradley Braves. So a big one over there at MediaCom Center. And finally, women's soccer, 8-5-4 overall. In conference play, 5-2-1 at home this season, 5-2-1. On the road this year, you know how Jay-Z's got his 4-4-4 album? Well, the women's soccer team, 3-3-3. 3 wins, 3 losses, 3 ties so far this year. They're paced in goals by Eve Blakely, who has 8 of them. For the Bulldogs, Isabella Balsley also has 6. For assists, Angela Gutierrez has 4 of them, and matching her is Madeline Smith. She's also got 4. Back there in the goal is Addie Ford, 41 saves this year for the Drake goalkeeper. Their most recent game, a 1-0 win over Evansville. And their next game is the season finale on Thursday against Southern Illinois. If the Bulldogs prevail in that matchup, they will win the Missouri Valley Conference regular season and also secure a number 1 seed in the postseason. That's all the time we have this time around for Drake Sports Break. I'm Dominic D'Angelo. Let's turn it back to Kennedy and Easton.
Thank you, Dominic. Now, let's wait for Josh and Kayla to take the stage. Let's roll the footage.
Actually, they can't.
Wait, Kennedy, what are you talking about? I thought they were painting pumpkins.
Well, they were, but they couldn't get pumpkins because they're expensive and they happen to be broke college students too.
Fair. Then what did they paint, though?
Oh, they painted these ghosts right here. Yeah.
Yeah, these are a bit spooky, especially gnarly. Goodness, Josh, what'd you do? But whose is whose?
So this is our president, Kayla's. This is Jimin. And then over there we have Megan, which is our editor, Josh's. So Yeah,
very
we
normal.
have footage of them painting, but when Josh was editing, he said the audio mysteriously disappeared.
But weren't you with them whenever they were recording?
I was behind the camera. I made a ghost and everything. But while I was working, I'm pretty sure a ghost just messed up the audio. But it makes sense because the lights were flickering and the elevator door would open and no one would walk out.
That's pretty spooky. But, you know, it is Halloween, so it makes sense that things would be very spooky around here. Hopefully no ghosts pop out during this show.
Easton,
Wait,
I think the
wasn't she
stall is-
over here first?
I think she's looking at me.
Oh no.
I can't handle this. I have a weak heart. I really do. But you know what? Thank you so much for joining us on the Dog Dish. Unfortunately, we're going to have to end this episode before I get killed by this doll. But we thank you for joining us. Have a fun and super safe Halloween.
And everyone, remember, take it from me. We all need to party hard.
No, party safe. Our last live show this semester will be on November 18th, right here on the Drake Broadcasting System YouTube channel. We hope to see you again then.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram. And for more updates, you can find us at Drake DBS.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.